They're like, how do I invite you to things? I'm like, just call me.
It's
You
called
have
a
my phone number.
yeah, it's called a phone.
Okay, we're gonna let me get so that they can see me better. Okay, breathing in, bringing our arms up over our head, bring our hands together. We're gonna just close our eyes and we're just gonna stretch a little bit back, lifting up our chin. Come back to the center, and then we're gonna just tilt to one side. Come back to the center, tilt to the other side, back to the center, and then we're going to just twist over our shoulder, back to the center, and then we're going to twist looking over our shoulder. We're going to do this a few times, so just go with your breath, breathing in and out. Just feeling it. If you feel like you need to move forward or move to the next level, go to that. Just take your time. Remember to breathe into it. Exhale out. Just go nice and slow. Today we're going to focus on concentration. So be nice, slow movement. Okay, last time. And when you're done, just bring your hands into prayer. This sequence, we're going to just bend our head down at an angle, bring our hands to our armpit, coming back up into the center, bringing our hands to the other side, head to armpit, coming back to the center, bring our hands back up, looking up over our head, going all the way down, hold, and then roll all the way back up into prayer. And so we're going to do that once again, just a few times. So go with your breath. Last time. And then we're just going to shift our feet from side to side. And when we're doing that, we're just going to push our hands the opposite direction. Stretching our hands and our feet. And relax. Moving our fingers, moving our feet, get everything nice and loose. We're going to step out a little bit, and we're just going to do a nice, good twist. Touch our outside of our knee. Just twist the outside of our knee. And then standing straight, we're just going to twist and touch our hips. And then our shoulders. And then all the way down to our toes. And last time. All right, now it's time to grab the chairs. You need them. We're going to get into our foot, balancing in our foot, breathing in and out. You may want to hold your chair. You're going to pick up your foot if you can. Get up high, and we're going to just bring it around and try to kick our butt, and then come all the way around to our front. So all the way back, kick your butt, all the way front, back and forth. And last. All right. Switching to the other side. Get your chair ready if you need to. Find a balance, and then forward, kick your butt. Last time. And relax. All right. Again, grabbing your chair. You're gonna bring your knee up, and we're gonna just close our door, open our door. So close and open. Try to lift that knee up high. Try to stand up straight. Opening and closing your gate. And relax. All right, switching to the other side. Holding your chair if you need it. Bring your foot up, finding your balance, and then opening and closing your door. The goal of this is to concentrate on your movement. So it's not about speed, it's about having that knee up high and opening up this hip. And relax. All right. Next one. You want to put the chair on your side. You're going to grab off your foot. You're going to just bring your legs straight up and then straight back. So up and back. Nice and good. Wait. That's why you don't wear big fluffy socks. And last one. And relax. All right. Switching to the other side, getting comfortable, finding your spot. Bring your hands up whenever you're ready. And last time. And relax. All right. So now we're going to hold our poses. So we're going to start with the first one, which is our knee up. I'm going to grab this. So we're going to be here for a while. So that's why you might need your chair. So your goal is to roll up and down on that foot. Make sure that foot is nice and straight. So roll up and down on it. Turn it side to side. Make sure it's nice and flat and planted. And then you're just going to lift your knee up. Relax your hands. Flex your toe. Focus on the ground or at something. Focusing on your breathing. and relax. Do the shakes if you need to. And once again, roll it up and down on your foot. And nice and loose, side to side. So it's nice and flat. Find your spot. Place your weight on it. You're ready. Lift up your foot. Hands down. Breathing in and out. And relax. And wiggle back and forth. All right. Now we're going to bring our foot behind us. You can either grab it by your toe if you need to. The goal is to get that knee by your foot. I mean, your knee by your other knee. And relax into it, holding that foot. If you want to, you can bring your hand up, focus. And breathe in and out. And relax. All right. Take your hands out your feet if you need to. Once again, get your foot settled. You bring that foot behind you. You can hold on to the chair if you need to, or you can bring your hand out for focus. Remember, your goal is to try to get your knee next to your other knee. And relax. All right. Now we're going to go out to the side. So you're going to just bring your foot out. We're going into tree pose. Bringing your foot like out to the side. The goal is not to have your foot this way or this way, but to have your knee out straight. So best thing to do is just kind of start at the bottom, slide your foot up, and when you feel your foot knee going this way or that way, slide back down to where it's out. If you need to, you can fold it out. Grab your chair if you need to. But the goal is to keep that knee all the way out. And just when you find your comfort zone, you can hold on to your chair if you need to. Your hands out if you need to. Focus on breathing. And relax. All right, relaxing over to the other side. And getting comfortable, bringing that toe out, sliding it up, finding your spot. Remember, if you need to, place your hand on your knee to make sure it's out. And then when you're ready, on your balance. And relax. Just shift your weight back and forth. Now we're going into horse stance or squat, but you're going to bend down. Try not to put your butt out. You're going to bend as though something is pulling you down underneath. You're going to find that spot, turn your body in, find your focus. Make sure your feet are spread out long enough if they need to be. Make sure your weight is not on the inside or outside, but in the center. Not too high up or too low in your feet. Shift around if you need to find that center. You may need to slide around a little bit. And then once you find your center, close your eyes. Focus on your breath. All right, come up. Okay, we're going to go a little bit further. So we're going to go down. You're going to bring your hands to the ground if you need to hold yourself. Get that deeper stretch. And make sure your body is correct on your feet. You're not too far up, you're not too far down, but right in the center. And now slowly roll up. Okay, so now we're going to do triangle stretch. We're going to just bring our leg out to triangle. We're going to slide all the way down and bring that hand down. Look up at the other hand. Balancing that way. Then we're going to bring that hand down. Touching our other hand. Come all the way up into warrior one. Going into warrior two. Bringing that foot around. Bring the other foot out. Slide down into triangles. Bringing that hand up. Dropping that hand down to the other one. Up into warrior one. I'm going to go into warrior two. Bring that foot in. We're going to do the same thing again on the other side. All the way down, going at your speed. Breathing in and out, try to hold each one for about 10 seconds before you go into the next pose. So that you're getting a nice, good stretch. Another warrior one. Warrior two. And triangle on the other side. And back into the center. Now we're going to go down to flat back. Then we're going to touch our toes. Then we're going to walk over to the right side. And walk over to the left side. Back into the center. And then slowly raise up and salute the sun. And then we're going to do that all again, holding for 10 seconds, going at your pace. And then we're going to step out. All right, we're going into Egyptian chair. Bring our hands up. And we're going to bring our feet out. Make sure they're underneath our hips. We're going to just sit down into the Egyptian chair. We're going to try to hold this for a while. So just sit in here and relax. Get comfortable. Breathing in and out. And come up. This might be where you need your chair again. We're going to go back into the Egyptian chair. And this time we're going to bring one foot up and relax. And like I said, you may need your chair for this. So feel free to grab it. And relax. Back into the Egyptian chair. Shifting your weight. And then bring that foot up. Again, you may need your chair. And relax. All right. We're going to bring our hands up over our head. Go down into diver pose. Bending our knees. Bringing our hands all the way in front of us. We're going to walk out into downward dog. And we're just going to walk our bicycle. Just bicycle if we need to. And then when we're ready, we're going to just lift up one leg. You don't have to lift it up high. You can lift it up low. We're just going to pull that leg. Flex that toe or point that toe. Maybe do both. See how it feels. And if you can, try to lift up your left hand, if you can. And then bring it down. All right, and walk it out. And then switch to the other side. Stretching that left. And then if you can, see if you can lift your right hand up off the ground, if you can. And then relax into downward dog. Coming down into table. We're going to just do cat and cow. So we're going to just go up into cat, down into cow. And we're just going to do this a few times. So just go with your breath, breathing in, breathing out. And relax. Okay, we're going to bring our left foot up, our right foot up, stretching that foot out behind us, just holding that. And then when you're ready, you're going to just bend that knee and try to touch your butt. And then relax down. Switching to the other side, bringing up that foot. Holding that. And when you're ready, bend that knee and try to touch your butt. And relax down. All right, now we're going to pick up our right hand. Bring our right hand up. Holding that hand. And then when we're ready, bring that hand all the way back behind us and try to touch the back of our back in the middle. And just hold it. And relax down. Taking our other hand, lifting it up. And then bringing that hand behind us, facing us behind our back. And relaxing that hand down. Now we're going to bring our right hand up and our left leg back. And relax down. Switching to the other side. And relax down. Gonna just slowly go into